Now look, y'all, this is what the music industry doesn't talk about. So, as a producer or artist, listen to this right here. When it comes to doing the business, I've been having a lot of talks with some of the artists I manage, some of the producers that I manage. I'm a social media manager, but I also help with admin work on the back end. Listen, they're not trying to talk about composer and master royalties. With producers, more than likely they're gonna always keep you on that composer side. You're supposed to get a little of the master. You're not always supposed to get the whole master. I'm gonna explain why. So, the master and the publishing, that's licensing. Being a licensor. When you distribute the music, they're putting it on the shelf. Publishing the music is licensing the music. So when somebody wants to put on a video game, put on a movie, they want to take it for anything, they need to go to the licensor. Okay? Now, usually, this is how it works on a PRO. You have the composer side, 100%. You have the master side, 100%. The master people get the sales, they get anything that regards to the sound recording, the actual music. You know what I'm saying? When a TV show, a series, any movie, they get those types of things. Okay? So this we have to pay attention to. We need to pay attention to when we get our placements. Producers, when you get your placements, they're going to be giving you between 1 to 5% on the master. Let me show y'all what this looks like. You want to actually make sure that this is what you're getting. You want to get 1 to 5%. My bad, it's this way. You want to get 1 to 5% on the master. Look at the composer side, that's half and half. Some of y'all are going to expect to get half of the actual master side. That's not true. That's for the investor. The owner of the track invested into the track. Just because you gave them a beat does not mean you have a part in marketing and promoting the song. That's what producers need to realize. Producers, you don't get 50% of the master every time. No, you don't. No, you don't. 1 to 5% of 100% of the master is usually what they will entitle you to on a producer-artist agreement with a major label. When it comes to independence, that's different. Because they might not understand how valuable it is to have most of the controllership of their own record. You as a producer, put yourself in their shoes. If you drop the record, you don't want somebody else owning your record. You want to just be like, hey, this is my record. I'm doing a DJ Khaled situation, and I have other artists controlling half of it. And you're investing $100,000 to the marketing campaign. You've invested graphics. You've invested into shoes and clothes for this artist. You've invested into all of these things, these wardrobes, tour buses, and somebody else is supposed to get a piece of that. So I want y'all to understand, a big rule in the music business is to not talk about business. The music industry is scared of musicians that are also businessmen that know their worth, because they're gonna go get 100 million on their own. They don't want to bust down theirs. They don't want to be used. That's why people end up flipping out. Y'all see these people flipping out on the internet over these contracts and over these situations. They found their worth. So the music business is not hard at all. Let me go back to my camera. Look, the music business is not hard at all. It's not hard at all. The problem is with the music business is that they're not talking about business with you. That's all it is. They're not talking about business. Me, J Beats, I just showed y'all what's really going on. A publisher is a licensor. You want to be a licensor. And if you get a major situation where it's Drake or somebody big, yes, that's cool to get 1 to 5%. That's cool, because if you're getting 3 or 5 cents on every dollar and somebody sells 500,000 copies, you do the math. And you're getting your composer check. And you have your LOD to collect from Sound Exchange. And it's registered through the MLC for mechanicals. So not only are you getting distribution money, composition money, publishing money, mechanical royalties, and you're getting neighboring rights. Okay, now we got something cooking. 9 times out of 10, as a musician, somebody who's with writing and composing, you're only going to be on that composer side. And this is the real truth. Now, do it on your own. Get your own publishing company. Work with your own artist. When you get placements, sometimes you're not going to come in the building cutthroat, kick the door down, break everything, and tell them to give you your masters like NWA. This ain't the movies. Boy, your ass getting arrested, boy. This ain't NWA. Coming straight from the underground. I got it bad cause I'm brown. That's not what that is. This is the music industry. This is cutthroat. Business is more cutthroat than the streets. They just got suits on. So I want y'all to know, people that look like me not supposed to talk like this. We're not supposed to know this. We're not supposed to be moving like this. We're not supposed to be. So this is what the music industry isn't telling you. You're a licenser. You're not just a composer. Now, if you don't want to be a licenser, that's on you. Me, I'm going investor and licenser status. You want to license things. You don't always want to be on the low end. And you want to build your worth there too. Build your worth there so when you go and do business with others, they want it to be your record. Most of the time, this is not your record. I want y'all to understand this. You're a piece of the record. Stop doing that to yourself. Stop making yourself look like a fool. And the last thing I would say is this. Make sure you get representation. We got to start playing good cop, bad cop. Some of y'all got to understand politics are real. I came in going head up. Shout out to Chad, my old manager. He helped me understand that that's what I'm doing. And there's consequences to it. But if I know what I know now, no, I wouldn't have. You need to get representation. When you know that something's wrong in a business, you can't come off personal and say, hey, bro, y'all fucking me over, bro. Give me my shit right. Get my paperwork right. Get my percentages right. No, that's not business. That's not how business works. Money likes quiet. Money likes calm. Nobody wants to do business with somebody who knows their worth and they're acting like that. If you know your worth, make your manager call on your behalf. Hello, how are you doing today? My client, Benjamin Mays, there's been some errors in this paperwork, or he hasn't gotten his agreement yet, or he hasn't gotten his agreement or his advance or his producer fee. You need somebody else to call on your behalf. It's very intimidating to be a businessman and a creative. How many artists do you see owning all of their shit and they're worth 10 million? That's intimidating to walk around here doing it, owning it, having the structure of it. Everybody keep walking around talking about CEO. Let's go CEO then. If you a CEO, subscribe to this channel. Tap in with me, man. It's JB. I'm here to speak the truth. You feel me? Read y'all books, man. Get all about the music business, man. Understand what a publishing company is. Understand why you need an attorney. Why you need an administrative or retainer. Come on now. And if you don't get these things, become your own attorney. Become your own administrator. Get educated at this. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm out. Peace.